There's Blair with a hedge. So important to keep Blair out of foul trouble if you're a Pitt fan. He picked up 2 early ones in that last meeting.
Redding with a quick jack there. And the big thing with Blair, what they do on offense, they got to move him around a little bit. Make him work. He's going to have to chase Cunningham.
He goes for it in the low post. Lance Fields has it instead. Here's Dixon. Has not had a good offensive tournament so far. And that drought continues.
An ominous sign now. Twice Pitt has been able to get in the lane. They haven't finished, but Villanova does a nice job pinching generally. 2 blow-bys and nobody at home.
Now Reynolds. In the corner, Scotty Reynolds. Pull-up jumper for 3.
Nice.
Young and Anderson battle for it. Hill ball. Possession arrow, Villanova.
And one thing about Scotty Reynolds, he's unabashed. I mean, if he misses a few, he's still going to jack him up. Plays very positively. And, of course, he's got that green light from Jay Wright.
Had 16 points in the weekend win over Duke. Still not there. That was Reynolds from the corner. He's 0 for 2. Here's Lance Fields. Nice screen from Blair. Little pick and roll. Fields probes up. They missed 3 in a row.
Twice getting to the rim. You can't call that a screen, though, when it's Blair. Roadblock is more like it. That big white body, he nails people. Nice kick.
Cunningham. Both teams cold.
And that's one of their favorite plays to get Cunningham a look. And you notice Blair was nowhere near him.
Young with a rebound for Pitt. Now here's Blair. Drive for Lane, up and under.
Boy, nice use of the baseline. You can see that wingspan warding off with the rim. And no attention to detail in the interior D by Villanova. You got to help.
Not to jump all over this point, but DeJuan Blair picked up 2 quick fouls in that first game on January 28th. Sat for much of the first half, picked up 2 more, and he played only 23 minutes.
And only 11 in that first half. But
Jumper.
he knows he's very effective around the rim, Clark. If he can step out and knock that shot, what a compliment to others from deep. You're around 33%.
Only Shane Clark's 13th made 3 of the year. Here's Blair.
2 deep. Nice.
Still around it. A full foul.
You know, that's one of those, they're not going to call intentional, nor should they. But there was no way. He didn't want to run back. He was going to make sure with that right body, he might help the Steelers at some point in his career. But this is what you have to do collectively. Dig and scratch, rake, help your big defender, in this case, Cunningham.
Can you channel Sam Clancy all of a sudden?
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, very similar. Sam was leaner, believe it or not, I think, if I recall correctly.
And
as you noted before, you can see that graphic. 23, he's got to stay on the floor.
Gilbert Brown's on now. Here's Reynolds. Drives the baseline, comes back outside, guarded by Dixon.
And they'll go inside now that Blair is out of the game. Nice drag dribble. They should get something easy. Look at this nice pass.
Young with a rebound off Fisher's miss.
And that was all set up by the drag dribble by Cunningham.
So Blair goes to the bench in the first 3 minutes. Here's Fields trying to break down Fisher. Fisher, 6th man of the year in the Big East.
He does a great job getting into the lane on offense. Nice compliment to Reynolds.
Young overplayed by Redding. Jumper no.
Well, he can rebound for a little guy. It's about 3 a game.
Reynolds, pump fake. He's going to shoot 3.
Smart, huh? Well, he gets you to bite, but that's the push of the ball down the floor. The 2-point guard mentality that Villanova possesses. Jay's got guys that have a great feel to give it up at the right time, and Reynolds just understands offense.
Well, Scotty Reynolds at the line, an outstanding free throw shooter. 81% he will shoot 3. In an earlier game in overtime against Seton Hall, he scored 40. He was 15 of 16 from the line.
And they're going to check to see if it was a 3, if I'm not mistaken. The fast pace, sometimes officials don't get a good angle. The correct thing to do. Both have started aggressively, but unfortunately haven't been able to finish.
Yes, and especially around the rim for Pitt.
Particularly.
Well, Tom O'Neill is the lead official. He's going to see if indeed this was an attempted 3.
See where that right foot is. I think it was behind it, if I'm not mistaken. That's a guess. They didn't see it clearly. They're going to say 3.
Yep.
There's so many weapons that Villanova has on the perimeter. And you know what strikes me with both these teams? Dean Smith used to recruit guys that people say, gee, I don't know if he can play it kind of like the role player. Guys that fit, make you a team. And I think both these guys have captured that with their lineups.
Now Scotty Reynolds